Hi student, welcome to NANDA classes. Today we discuss class 10 chemistry chapter 3 metals and non-metals. In this chapter, last class we had discussed the physical properties of metals and non-metals. So today we had discussed the chemical properties of metals. This is the most important topic because most of the questions are come from this topic. Okay, all of you are requested to first you go through this my channels and see the earlier video, okay, which are uploaded. I hope all of you was till the end of this video because this is the most important video, okay, and most of the questions, most important questions are come from related to this topic. Okay, so let's start. The chemical properties of metals, mainly the chemical properties of metals are some important properties or reactions are occur. Mainly the metals are react with oxygens or air. So we are discuss about reaction of metals with air or oxygens. And next the metals also react with water. Some metals or most of the metals they are the react with waters and form their hydroxides. Okay, and next are the metals are react with acids. Most of the metals are react with dilute acids and some are metals are react with concentrated acid also. Okay, and next are the fourth properties are the metals are react with the salt solution of other metal. Okay, so this one are we are discussing this topic. So let's start one by one. So the first one, reaction with oxygens. The metals are react with oxygens. What happens when metals are react with oxygens? Okay, so this is the general form when metals are react with oxygens to form water, metal oxides. Okay, for example, iron. Iron are that time iron is a metals and they are contact with the oxygens or moistures. They are rust. Okay, they are changed into rust and this is called water iron oxides. Okay, or this process is known as water rusting of iron. Okay, a black substance are formed. Okay, like this other metal like aluminium. Okay, aluminium, this is Al, also react with oxygen and form water aluminium oxides. And this copper are also react with oxygen and form water copper oxides. This is the aluminium oxides. This is water copper oxides. Okay, like this zinc metal also react with oxygen and form water zinc oxides. Okay, so all the metals are react with oxygens and to form metal oxides. Okay, here most of the metals or some metals they are react with acids as well as base and to form salt and waters. And these metal oxides are called amphoteric oxides. What are amphoteric oxides? This is the most important topic. Question also come, what is amphoteric oxides? The metal oxide like aluminum oxides, zinc oxides are react with acids as well as base and form water, salt and water. This one called water amphoteric oxides. Okay, amphoteric oxides. For example, aluminum oxides Al2O3, zinc oxides ZnO, etc. Okay, so we have discussed one example and taken aluminum oxide, that is Al2O3. This one are react with acid like dilute HCl. Okay, dilute HCl, that is hydrochloric acids, and then here are formed aluminum chloride AlCl3. It is one salt plus water H2O. Okay, aluminum chlorides. This sides we have to balance these equations. 2Al, then we multiply 2, then chlorine are changed into 6, then we have to multiply 6. Okay, now hydrogens are 6, so we have to here multiply 3. Okay, this is the water salt aluminum chloride. Okay, and this is water aluminum oxide. And this is hydrochloric acids. And these aluminum oxides also react with base like sodium hydroxide NaOH. This one base, and here one salt are formed, that is the sodium aluminates NaAlO2. NaAlO2 plus water H2O, sodium aluminate. Okay, sodium aluminate, it is one salt, and this one water. These sides are the 2Al, we have to here balance, then multiply 2Na2, hydrogen 2, now balance this one. Okay, so aluminum oxides here react with acids, then water forms salt and waters, and these aluminum oxides again react with water base, then to form water salt and water. That's why aluminum oxides is an amphoteric oxides. Okay, it's the most important questions. What is amphoteric oxides? The metallic oxides which are react acids as well as base and to form salt and water. This is known as water amphoteric oxides. Okay, and some metallic oxides are insoluble in waters. What are some metallic oxides? Which one are the insoluble in waters, and some metallic oxides which are the soluble with waters and to form alkali. Water form alkali. For examples, sodium oxides. Okay, we have discussed some example. What are sodium oxide? That is Na2O. This one dissolve with water and to form water sodium hydroxide NaOH, and this sodium hydroxide is an alkali AlKa alkali. Alkali means water soluble base. The water soluble base is known as water alkali. We have to balance this equation, then multiply 2. Okay, this is sodium oxide. Okay, another one example is potassium oxide K2O plus H2O, then here form water KOH, potassium hydroxide. It is also an alkali. Here multiply 2 AlKaLi. Okay, potassium hydroxide. Okay, these two are water soluble base. Sodium hydroxides and potassium hydroxides are water soluble base. That's why this is known as water alkali. This is also most important because questions are come from this topic. So next we are discuss the second type of reactions, reaction of metals with water. The second property is reaction of reaction of metal with water. What happens when metals are react with water? Metal plus water. Okay, when metals react with waters, then water form metal oxide. Metal oxides plus hydrogen gas plus hydrogen. Okay, but these metal oxides are soluble with water. Okay, metal oxides are soluble with water, that's why this one further react. Metal oxide plus water further react and form what are metal hydroxides. Water form metals hydroxides. Then these two equations we have to combine, then we get one overall equation. This time metal oxide will be cancelled, then we get what are metal plus water to form metal hydroxides. Metal hydroxide plus hydrogen plus hydrogens. Okay. And they are produce a large amount of heat energy. That's why this is also called what are an exothermic reaction. What are this one? Exothermic reactions. So we have discussed one example, that is we have taken potassium oxides or potassium K2O plus H2O. Okay, this is what are potassium oxides. So we are taken metal. First we are taken water metal. Like which metal we are taken? Potassium K plus H2O, then water form K2O plus H2. Then this K2O potassium oxides are further react with waters and to form KOH. Water form KOH, potassium hydroxides. Then this is 2. Then now balance. Then this KOH we cancels. Then we get 2K plus 2H2O to form 2KOH plus H2. Okay, so we get what are potassium hydroxides. So like this sodium also we are discuss, because in this reaction some heat energy are also released. What are heat energy are formed that times. Okay, that why it is also called what are exothermic reactions. And some metal like calciums, they are react with waters and they form calcium hydroxides and hydrogen gas are released. But these calcium metals are float on waters. Question will come, why calcium metals are float on waters? Because the times the calcium metals are react with waters, hydrogen gas are evolves, and this hydrogen gas of bubble. Okay, the hydrogen gas of bubbles are formed, and the hydrogen gas of bubbles are stick to the surface of calcium. That's why they are float on waters. Okay, this is also most important questions. Okay, so what happened? Calcium are react with water Ca plus H2O to form CaOH whole 2 plus H2. Here hydrogen gas bubble will be formed. Okay, we have to balance this one. 2 multiply 2, hydrogen 2 to 4, then we have to multiply 2. Okay, calcium hydroxides plus hydrogen gas will be formed. Sorry, here 2 are not. Okay, so the metal are the mainly react with the sodium and potassiums are react with, and this calcium are react with cold waters, and some metals are do not react with cold water and hot water also. They are react with water steam. Okay, the metal like aluminium. Okay, the metal like aluminiums, irons and zincs, this one are the do not react with cold water and hot waters, that why they are react with steam and they are form water, they are metal oxides with hydrogen gas. Okay, this one also we are reaction with steam. Okay, some metal like aluminium react with water vapor, that is the steam, and form water aluminium oxides Al2O3 plus hydrogen gas H2. Then we have to balance this one, multiply 2, then 4Al 4, oxygens are 6, then multiply 6, hydrogen are 12, multiply 6. Okay, okay, and some metal like lead, copper, silver, gold, they do not react with water at all. Okay, these are the non-reactive with water, the metal like gold, silver, copper and lead. So the reactivity of metals with waters is one order. The reactivity of metal with water are in the order. The most or less reactive metals, first one are the gold. Okay, gold and is the less reactive metals, and after gold the more reactive metal are what are silver, and after silver the reactive metals are what are copper, Cu, then what are lead, Pb, and after leads the metals are what are iron, that is the Fe, then after iron the more reactive are the aluminiums, Al, then magnesium, then sodium, then potassium. This is the order of reactivities towards waters. The low reactivity, that is the gold, and the most reactive, that is the water potassiums. This is the third properties we have discussed, the reaction of metal with acid. Reaction of metal with acid. Mostly some dilute acids are react with metals like hydrochloric acids, sulfuric acids, okay, and nitric acids. Okay, the metals are mainly react with acids, metal plus acids, mainly dilute acid, to form water salt plus hydrogen gas. Okay, when metals react with acids, they form water like zinc, Zn plus acid like HCl, water salt are formed, zinc chloride, that is ZnCl2 plus H2, here 2HCl. Okay, and also another acids are the Zn plus sulfuric acids, that is the H2SO4. What are here form? That is the zinc sulfate, ZnSO4 plus H2. Okay, this is the salt. Here salt. Okay, here zinc chloride solar form and here zinc sulfate solar form.